Good morning, my Teletubbies and my diamond. SheilaTruelove here with you this morning. Yes, I got up early this morning, put my makeup so I can share this clip with you. I want a lot of these kids to listen to this. You already know how strongly I feel when it comes to parents and their children's relationship. You know, I try to support, parents getting along with their children and children getting along with their parents. That's like the best thing. But unfortunately, you have some toxic parents and you also have some very toxic children in this world. But let me share this with you this morning.
Every time you talk back to your parents, man, you cutting your days short. The Bible said, honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days may be long upon the land the Lord thy God giveth thee. It's in the Bible. And I'm telling you, man, you around here become a teenager, you ain't bought nothing, you don't pay no bills, you don't pay no rent, we have to make you clean up, we have to make you half y'all take a bath, we have to make you take the garbage out on Mondays and Fridays or Tuesdays and Thursdays, whenever the garbage is supposed to go out. Sit up in the house, you got brand new phones, you got iPhones, you got all these social media accounts, and a lot of y'all are just not respectful. And I ain't just talking about just a couple of them that's in my house. I see it with a lot of y'all teenagers. And I'm telling you something, man, you gonna mess around here because some of your parents are in their 30s, some of them are in their 40s. And you better think about how you treat your mom and your dad, especially if you got a single parent. Because a lot of them, one of my best friends' dad went to sleep the other night and didn't wake up. You understand? It ain't guaranteed that your parents gonna always be here. How you think you gonna feel when they roll your mom and your daddy casket out of that church? And the only thing you gonna be left is to sit back and reflect on how you treated your parents that went to work every day to give you everything. Everything. Y'all got everything. Y'all are so blessed. It seems like the more money y'all parents make and the more y'all have, the more unappreciative and disrespectful y'all are. I know every time you talk back to your parents, man, you cutting your days short. The Bible said, honor thy mother.
Yep, I always promote that, you're supposed to honor your parents if you want your days to be long on this earth. That's a command that comes with a promise. That's one thing that Jehovah God and Jesus Christ do not take lightly. I mean, anytime they said that comes with a promise if you want things to go well for you. Like I say in my previous videos, I have said, I can't think of anyone on this planet who do not want things to go well for them. I can't think of any, can you? Maybe you could help me out. And then it says, if you want your days to be long on this earth. I know a lot of people believe in the paradise earth. A lot of people don't want to, die or better yet, become unalived, all that dumb nonsense anyway, unalived, whatever, And if you don't want these things to happen to you, it's important for you to respect and honor your parents. Now, the Bible, there's nowhere in the Bible where it says if your parents are toxic or if your parents are, that's a horrible parent. It doesn't let you off the hook. What we need to do in that situation, like you could go into Google, how do I honor a toxic parent? And it will give you ideas on how to go about doing that. I know for a fact the way to honor a parent is this. One of the ways is to follow their guidance. Even though you're grown and you don't have to listen to everything that they tell you, you should at least take some of the things that they say to you seriously. And to also show gratitude, show appreciation for their love, for their care, and for all the sacrifices that they've made in your behalf. I know there was many times when I wanted something for myself, but I know that my children needed something. So I had to make that sacrifice and give up what I wanted to take care of them. I also could have got a cheaper place to live. I could have got a studio and had a cheaper life. You make sacrifices. So it's always good to show your parents gratitude. And what about support? Help them physically, emotionally, and financially if they need it. I know the scripture says once a parent hit the age of 60, that's usually when it's time for the children and the grandchildren to step up, to show them respect. That means to treat them with kindness, compassion, and dignity. Loyalty, that's big with me. Loyalty and integrity. Stand by them through difficult times and through disagreements. Forgiveness, that's huge, because I find that a lot of adult children, they refuse to let go of the past conflicts, and they constantly hold this resentment against their parents, even when their parents are trying their best to do better. Even when their parents apologize, a lot of these kids won't let you off the hook. So you have to just say, as long as you did the best that you could as a mom, you have to let that go. And what about understanding? Try to see things from your parents' perspective instead of always seeing things the way you want to see it. No. Now, just because you honor your parents, that don't mean that you have to condone any mistakes that they have made. It means that you're going to choose to show love, kindness, compassion, despite their imperfections. Because think about it. Isn't that what you're going to want from your children? Treat your parents the way you want your children to treat you. I've been saying that for a while. And for the mothers who know that they have done their best, let me see, I have that written out here too. Well, when it comes to mothers, I couldn't find it right now. You did your best, you apologize, you're working on trying to improve, and you still have children who are very obstinate and don't want to forgive. You have to leave them in the hands of Christ. Pray for them, and that's the best you can do. I want to share this scripture here, 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 8 through 9. It says, everyone should take care of all their own people. Most important, they should take care of their own family. If they do not do that, then they do not accept what we believe, and they are the same as an unbeliever. They are worse than someone who does not believe in God. Now here it is in 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 9, where it says, to be added to your list of widows. That's a woman who don't have a husband. She don't have a man. A woman must be 60 years old or older. She must have been faithful to her husband. But many women don't have a husband. So a widow is someone who don't have a man in the house. So that's when children step in. Like maybe she was married. I was married. I don't have a husband anymore. And that's when it's time for children to step up, when a woman or your mother reach the age of 60. I'm not giving you my viewpoint or my opinion. I'm just letting you hear it straight from the Bible. So let's go back and listen to this gentleman again, because it's vital. If they don't want to listen to it from a woman, then listen to it coming from a man. Maybe that'll make a difference.
Every time you talk back to your parents, man, you cutting your days short. The Bible said, honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days may be long upon the land the Lord thy God giveth thee. It's in the Bible. And I'm telling you, man, you around here become a teenager, you ain't bought nothing, you don't pay no bills, you don't pay no rent, we have to make you clean up, we have to make you half y'all take a bath, we have to make you take the garbage out on Mondays and Fridays or Tuesdays and Thursdays, whenever the garbage is supposed to go out. Sit up in the house, you got brand new phones, you got iPhones, you got all these social media accounts, and a lot of y'all are just not respectful. And I ain't just talking about just a couple of them that's in my house. I see it with a lot of y'all teenagers. And I'm telling you something, man, you gonna mess around here, because some of your parents are in their 30s, some of them are in their 40s. And you better think about how you treat your mom and your dad, especially
if they're a single parent. Anyway, there you have it, my beautiful diamonds. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Don't forget, treat your parents good, the best that you can. And don't forget to pray for them. Always pray for your parents. At least do that. I love you.